Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands...
Oh, terrible pass! Hazard! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Ryerson. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Danielson tries to pass it through. Oh, shoot! Shapes to shoot! They've done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Messi goes short. And that's a throw-in. Nice interception, well timed. Guendouzi, that is ended up in no man's land. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi with a real chance here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially...
Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
He's got away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind a defence.
Great chance! This time, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Taken back almost at once. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he's managed to gift it back. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. A finish of the highest order. Barcelona are back in business. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Van Nistelrooy has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Looking for a runner. Well read, nice interception. Serginho. Guendouzi. Safi. Oh no, what has happened here? And he tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Messi. Serginho. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha. Guendouzi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. And the first 45 minutes are up. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Zanetti getting this one clear. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around.
Huzzah! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, terrible pass. It's Hazard! Glorious from Hazard! He's got himself an absolute peach. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Mbappe, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Iniesta. Pau Victor. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. Well read, nice interception. And the two sides separated by the games. He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hangs one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van Nistelrooy. And Iniesta. Now it's Yamal. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There's a quick free kick. Oh, nice touch.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit.
And he comes up trumps again. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Albert Ferrer. And that has left him in a heap. And it's made its way to him, and he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now he's off and running. Pau Victor does really well to win the ball there. A lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That has ended up in no man's land. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Played out to the left flank. Threads one in. Victor. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Koundé.
minuti di recupero.
Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Safi Sali. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did what...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bellingham. Pau Victor.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get on the end of this? Yamal chasing after it. Now it's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Iniesta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior. Some resolute defending there. Vinicius Junior is fouled. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Brilliantly cut out. Serginho gets it clear. been still separated by the game's only goal. Vinicius Junior. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's Serginho. Iniesta, the puppet master, looking to pull the string. He's having a go! Pau Victor. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in. Rodri. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's in a great position here. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Sporting have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make.
Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Safi Salih clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Viene sostituito con il numero 23.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, played through for the wide man.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Zanetti tries to clear. And it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. That has been cut short. Safi Salih. And back to the goalkeeper. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Stood up well to him there. 75 minutes played. And here's Rafinha. Mkhitaryan, and he's in on goal, and Van Nistelrooy! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Van Nistelrooy. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. He won't be happy with that one. Driving forward. Has a shot! Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ricci. Rafinha. And he's gone looking for safety. Just 5 minutes left. He's gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are pulling clear here. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a little off target. Koundé. Ricci. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha changes him with that pass. Van Nistelrooy! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Albert Ferrer. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Safi Salih picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Serginho making good progress on the right-hand side. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, strongly challenged there. Looking for the run. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. This looks promising. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Fernandez. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Camavinga. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Albert Ferrer. He's found a way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Valverde. Not the most convincing of passes. Haaland. Safi Sali. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Zanetti. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rafinha. And he's being shifted off it. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Albert Ferrer. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. Camavinga. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Can he get it through? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Haaland. Szczesny gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Valverde. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Valencia have the chance to go the other way.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's managed to get free. It's a promising position. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! The pressing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree dello stadio.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. There's the header. No way through, so back it comes. He's going for goal! And he's straight offside. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Fernandez. Great vision. Oh, that looks a good ball through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Guardiola tries to play it through. Guardiola. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Albert Ferrer. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Guardiola.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared away.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
Time then for the first
Numero
substitution
5.
of the game.
Hazard. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 18. Il numero 2.
Serginho with the clearance. Serginho does really well to win the ball. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Nicely intercepted.
80.113 spettatori.
60 minutes played. Vardiol calmly anticipates. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's gone loose. Dembele. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Stood up well to him there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, good take in a good area. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Viene sostituito con il numero 23.
He's picked his way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the...
Goes for a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Camavinga. And he's had a hit! Off the post! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Takes a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Haaland is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he was quick to react. Now it's Dembele. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Valencia have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's had it taken off him. Camavinga. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past. 5 minutes to add. Camavinga. Now it's Haaland. Kubo tries to pass it through. Albert Ferrer makes the interception. Nice looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That has been knocked clear. That's the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have
Rafinha!
out to the left it goes.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job.
And he's had a hit!
And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Looking to play him in. Safi Sali.
He's having a go! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Great vision. Can he get onto this? And that's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rijkaard has got himself a free kick. Camavinga. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a little off target. Oh, that's a key interception. Safi Sali. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hazard gets into some space. And he's heaved it away. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! It's there! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 21 el dorsal 8.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Foot in. That's a cute ball. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Nicely weighted ball. And Bebeto! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Mbappe.
Looking for the run. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Zaragoza look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. And he's gone for goal!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Safi Salih really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then.
Big header!
Eder Militao does well to get it back. Zaragoza are looking to go forward now.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp.
He might... Big chance! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's Hazard.
Hazard! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Camavinga. Howson. Camavinga. That has ended up in no man's land. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Referee has gone straight to his pocket, yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Camavinga. Camavinga, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. It's an imaginative pass. Chooses to go cross-field.
There they go, hunting again.
That's a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rodrigo threads one in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Szczesny claims comfortable. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Out towards the flank.
Shot, surely!
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rodrigo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Floated through. Szczesny breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Rodrigo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Takes a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hazard. And no, that was never going to make it. Could move up a gear here.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 51.832 espectadores.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's going for goal! No, not quite.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Shifted it to the flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Can he finish?
And how did he not make it four?
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Hazard. Koundé, not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And the ball is out of play.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Safi Salih. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Valverde. Now somewhat off target. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mkhitaryan. Good take, and is he...
And the shot!
Oh, extraordinary.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's through and all alone.
He's having a shot!
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Zaragoza have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rijkaard. And it's Camavinga. Hazard. And this is Bebeto. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Real chance! And he's following up! And again! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Can he finish?
will simply have to tip his hat to the...
Could be danger here. Nice interception, well timed. Rodrigo. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Safi Sali picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It does seem to be a shot at goal! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. That's been slipped through. Rafinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Safi Saleh clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It's anyone's ball now. And this is Lewandowski. And he cuts out the supply. It's Lewandowski! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Albert Ferrer gets a foot in here. Balde.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Dani Olmo! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ball's gone out of play. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. It is a corner. Rashford goes short. No way through, so back... And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafinha. He's picked his way through. Balde goes direct. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pedri. That is good alertness. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Rashford crosses. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's one-on-one! Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Safi Saleh clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's gone for a throw-in. Succumbs to the pressure.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. Spread out to the left. Ricci makes the interception. Looking to play him in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a pretty loose pass. Guardiola. He's had it taken off him.
2 minutos de descuento.
Nicely spread. Ricci. Serginho. Serginho. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well read, nice interception. Serginho. Balde with a definite foul there. And he is going into that little black book. It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha gets over and intercepts. Great vision.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for a runner. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
You know, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, it didn't. He's having a go. It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And yes, it's him again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 11. Cambio de
Things
jugadores.
starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Serginho. He's being urged to shoot. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Asciende a
What a
96.628
terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha. He won't be happy with that one. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. And he skips past his man. Rafinha stood his ground strongly. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. That's another chance. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Pedri. Guardiola. And here's Pedri. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
This certainly
10.
looks appetising, well
Será
within shooting
sustituido
range.
por El dorsal 18. Se va a
Rashford!
marcar un cambio de jugadores.
That was travelling. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rashford, looking for options for movement. De Bruyne.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything
He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has not gone well. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Ricci. Safi Sali. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Dani Olmo.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
De Bruyne. Oh, this is a very good run. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Good purposeful running this. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Crosses it in. Szczesny deals with that nice and simple. Not the most accurate pass. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Mbappe! Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
El dorsal 14. El dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19. El dorsal 6.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played towards the front line. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Hazard. He has found the... Hazard! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ricci. And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. No, again there's no way through. Mkhitaryan is fouled. De Bruyne is behind this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. De Bruyne! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Guardiola. Good ball, good take. Faced of... Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Safi Salih actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. 5 minutes to add. Mbappe, now it's Rodrigo. Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. He's found a way through. There's the shot! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Gavi, in it comes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's gone for goal. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Safi Salih taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Christensen, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's found a way through. Delivery from Mbappe. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that should get the job done. Can he get it through? Chance! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Van Dijk. And it's Serginho. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Serginho tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Safi Salih.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's the keeper's ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now, he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Gavi, distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Serginho. Ricci. Now that's well seen too. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ambitious ball here. And he's in on goal. Lewandowski! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Gets a good foot in there. Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's Lewandowski! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, super ball! Oh, shooting chance! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's beaten the last man. He's having a go. Just sails past the upright.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Some resolute defending there. Great vision. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Serginho.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And they're back on the ball again. Rafinha. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance!
3 minutos de descuento.
Crosses it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Probing pass. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Gavi. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. And he knocks it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Camavinga with it.
He rises!
And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
But oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. Great chance! It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Now there's a fight. Goes for a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, they can break here. That has ended up in no man's land. He's on it. Can he get away? And this is Hazard. Hazard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Hazard. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. Gavi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And they win it back again. Now, can they get him away? Well, this is Lewandowski. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. He's scored! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Lewandowski at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's Hazard! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And a chance! And that's wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Mbappe. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's running through. And he's heaved it away. And he's been shifted off it. Serginho. And he's had a hit. And the keeper's well positioned.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 3 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 10. Cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Half an hour gone in the second half. He won't be happy with that one. Dinks one through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Koundé. Plays a sharp little ball here.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Can he finish? In for the pieces. And yes, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not the most accurate pass. Mkhitaryan. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left. Gavi is fouled. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its... Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! A finish right from the top draw! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona are at the peak of their... It's Mkhitaryan! Oh, what has happened here? And it's Hakimi. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. Gavi! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Camavinga. That has been slung wide. And he's picked out the run. Ferran Torres. Deep cross. Punched away. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams. One irresistible, unstoppable. The other fragile and seeming... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
He's having a go.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Zanetti does well to get it back. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Showing good feet. Van Dijk has got himself a free kick. Oh no, this...
He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
All'ottavo minuto, numero 9.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze dell'ordine.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football. ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. Face to face with the keeper. Rafinha! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's their first effort on goal.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, just skips past his man. He's tried one! Oh, off the bar! More and more pressure on the ball here. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's had it nicked away. Referee's given a throw. And he's forced to go back. Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, there's a probing ball.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Koundé calmly anticipates. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Messi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rafinha. Is there shoots? He's got away with one there.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Rafinha looking to play him in, and it's Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The pass has gone astray. That's a... Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's Hazard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pinged towards the front line. It's a threatening ball. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Of the highest order. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Might be danger here. He has a look out. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Goulet goes steaming forward, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rafinha. Here's Rodri. Looking for a runner.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That ball looks a good one. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Decent hit from there.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. Keeper's got good distance on that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pedri, and the pass is intercepted. Ruben Neves cuts it out. Serginho. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So what can they conjure from this one? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. That was travelling. Azar. Serginho gets across to intercept that. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Rafinha. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. Goulet. Serginho. Ruben Neves. The man with such great vision. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
60 minutes played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. Quality ball. Serginho. He's gone for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's De Bruyne. That is good strength. He tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Van Bouten, just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Up he goes! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nicely weighted ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he get it through? Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Pedri! Oh, taken with style. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pedri wins the duel this time. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Cristiano Ronaldo! Messi. Rodri. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Hakimi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good alertness. There will be 4 extra minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Decent chance! Sensational from Haaland! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are cruising away. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly loved him.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Now this could be a chance. Szczesny gets it away. Mkhitaryan. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. But after all of that... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Keeper's got good distance on that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's searching through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his district.
Face to face, and the shot! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Serginho concedes a free kick for that. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid find